Hello, I'm Steve. This is Bit of Munch. Now, I've no doubt a lot of you are familiar with Papparoni and you watch his videos. And I watch his videos. And one of the videos he did recently inspired me. And he made a salmon paste tortilla pizza. Now, I make tortilla pizzas quite regularly because they're so easy to make. And I thought, right, I won't copy his video. I'll put a link to his video down below, by the way. I will use Asda Just Essentials ham and beef paste because I've tried this, I've already reviewed it, and this tastes remarkably like corned beef. And I thought, right, what goes with corned beef? Corned beef and tomato. So yeah, I have mixed some of this paste, some of this ketchup, and some Kerala Italian seasoning, which I use regularly. The paste, by the way, was, I've got it written down here somewhere, 40 pence. And the seasoning is 49 pence. So I buy this all the time. I buy a load of herbs and spices, this brand, from Home Bargains because they're so cheap and they're just as good as any of the branded ones you get. Anyway, so yeah, I've spread that and that on a tortilla wrap and this is what it looks like. Now, when I do things like when I do these tortilla pizzas, I find it's a lot easier to spread it if you use the back of a spoon. Because if you use a knife, it just sort of tends to clump it up in one big clump. So, what I'm going to do now is grate some cheese over that, stick it in the oven for 10-15 minutes, and I'll bring you back. So the next time you see this, it'll be cheesed and cooked. See you soon. And I'm back. And it looks marvellous. I've got to show you. About 10 minutes in the oven this has taken. Look at it. Just look at that. Doesn't that look good? So that is a very cheap, very quick tortilla pizza, which will hopefully taste like corned beef, cheese and tomato. Why wouldn't it? Oh, it smells so good as well. And you might notice I did sprinkle a bit more of the Italian seasoning over the top, just for visual effect, just to make it look good. Obviously it's very floppy, because it's a tortilla. Now when I eat these, I sometimes fold them over, sometimes just eat them like that. Depends how I'm feeling really. And you've got a nice bit of crispy cheese broken off on the edge there. Can't waste that. Let's just dive in, shall we? As Just Essentials, ham and beef paste, tortilla pizza. Lovely. And it just tastes like corned beef. It really does. As I said, I've made a lot of tortilla pizzas. This is the first one I've done a video of. I'm going to do this again. It's so cheap and so quick. And it tastes like a pizza. This makes it taste just like a pizza. I use this on tortilla pizzas. I also use it to make spag bowl and all sorts of things. My son sometimes puts it in his tomato soup. So yeah, get yourself that. 49p from Home Bargains. Get yourself that, 40p from Asda. Then whatever ketchup you want, I'll use that. And whatever cheese you want. And you've got yourself a very quick, very tasty lunch or dinner. Now, you're probably wondering how much of that to use. I can't tell you. I don't measure things like this normally. Some of that. If you make one and it's not Italian tasting enough, make another one and use more next time. The jar of paste, I've used about 2/3 of the jar. So I've got enough there to make myself a decent round of sandwiches. Oh yeah. Thanks Papparoni for inspiring me to make that. That is so good. As I said, I'll put a link to his video down below so you can watch that. I'll also put a link to my review of this ham and beef paste. I believe it was Papparoni that originally said this tasted like corned beef. But I'm a big fan of all these pastes. This one, the chicken paste, and the salmon paste. I don't know why I'm doing that, to emphasise it. Yeah, they're all so good. I'm making sure I've got 2 in the cupboard at all times at the moment, just to guard against future price rises. Perhaps I should have twice as many as that, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to eat the rest of that before it cools down. Absolutely lovely, so cheap, so tasty, so easy. You've got to make one, you really have. Right, I'm going to go and enjoy that. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.